class. My name is Novelia and my student number is B1024201045. Today I'm gonna talk about chapter 12. The topic is about variable pay at Cox Communication. Cox Communication is a well-known large firm with 20 local markets. Even though the company offers many of the same service in all of its market has differences in terms of service, customer growth, and operational factor. Cox allow local management to develop incentive plans for employees based on the different market area, but provides a basic variable pay framework as a guide. Variable pay is a compensation linked to individual, group, or team or organizational performance. Variable pay plans attempt to provide tangible rewards, traditionally known as incentive, to employees for performance beyond normal expectation. The philosophical foundation of incentive rests on several basic assumptions. Some jobs contribute more to organizational success than others. Some people perform better and are more productive than others. Employees who perform better should receive more compensation. And the last is, many employees' total compensation should be tied directly to performance and result. Pay for performance has a different philosophical base that thus a more traditional compensation system in which differences in job responsibilities are recognized through different amounts of base pay. In many organizations, length of service is a primary differentiating factor. However, giving additional reward to some people and not others is seen as potentially divisive and as hampering employees working together. This is why many labor unions oppose pay for performance program. In contrast, high-performing workers expect extra reward for outstanding performance that increases organizational result. Incentive can take many forms. For example, they can include simple prize recognition and reward programs that are award, trip, and merchandise, bonuses for performance accomplishment, and reward for successful developing successful pay for performance plans. Employers adopt variable pay or incentive plans for a number of reasons. Key reasons that many employers adopt this plan are as follows. 1. Link strategic business goals and employee performance. 2nd, enhance organizational result and reward employees financial for their contribution. 3rd, recognize different level of employee performance through different rewards. And 4, achieve HR objectives such as increasing retention, reducing turnover, recognizing training, and rewarding safety. As economic conditions have changed in industries and among employers, the use of variable pay incentive has changed as well. Under variable pay program, employees can have a greater sharing of the gains of declines in organizational performance result. Even in an organization where the number of staff members has been reduced, such as investment firms, employers are switching from base pay to variable compensation means. Variable pay plans can be considered successful if they meet the objective the organization had for them when they were intended and if they work with the organizational culture and the financial results of the organization. Both financial and non-financial reward for performance are important in pay for performance plans. The manner in which targets are set and measured is important. Does the plan fit the organization? The success of an incentive pay program relies on its consistency with the culture of the organization. For example, if an organization is autocratic and adheres to traditional rules and procedures, an incentive system that rewards flexibilities and teamwork is likely to fail. In such a case, the incentive plan has been planted in the wrong growing environment. When it comes to variable pay for performance plans, one size does not fit at all. A plan that has worked well for one company will not necessarily work well for another. For instance, in professional service firms, performance measures such as client program and productivities, new business development revenues, client satisfaction, and profit contribution are typically linked to pay for performance program. These measures might not work as well in a different industry. For an incentive plan to work, it must be linked to the objective of the organization, it, its financial results, and its desired performance result. However, when test criteria are met, many employees find that variable pay. Variable pay is expanding in global firms as well as among foreign country employers. In Europe, Asia, and Latin America, more than 80% of management professionals and general staff are eligible for board-based variable pay plans. Many programs are similar to those at US-based companies, but global programs must accommodate culture, legal, and economic differences. For firms with operations in multiple countries, having widely spread incentives requires that local managers be trained to control the reward programs and that the differences in the program are beneficial for success. Although administering any incentive plan can be difficult, global incentive program can be especially complex. A company may have an overreaching strategy, such as growing market share or increasing the bottom line, but that strategy frequently works out to different goals in different geographical regions. Also, laws and regulation differ from one country to the next. For example, in Latin America, there are mandatory profit sharing regulations, so variable pay must reflect that. Countries such as China and India use individual incentive more widely than do the United States and Europe. However, to attract and retain expatriates who are person from one country working in another one, both salaries and incentive must be successes and failures of variable pay plans. Even though variable pay has grown in popularity, some attempts at incentive has succeeded while others have not. Incentives do work, but they are not a panacea because their success depends on multiple factors. The positive views that many employers have of variable pay is not shared by all workers. If individuals see incentive as desirable, they are likely to put forth the extra effort to attain the performance objectives that trigger the incentive payouts. But not all employees believe that they are rewarded when doing a good job, and not all employees are motivated by their employees' incentive plans. Some employees prefer increase in their pay over non-cash incentive, but non-cash incentives do motivate some workers to perform better than cash rewards do. In addition, a research study concluded that the incentive employees say they deserve may not be one that actually lead to higher performance results. One factor that can lead to failure of a variable pay plan is having an incentive plan that is too complex for employees and management to understand. If the plan is too complicated to follow, the focus may not be on successful performance. Employee misunderstanding and miscommunication can occur and lower performance may be the result. Given this dynamic and the complexity of these plans, providing a variable pay plans that will be successful requires significant continuing effort. Some factors that contribute the success of incentive plans are as follows: develop clear, understandable plans that are continually communicated. Use realistic performance measures. Keep the plans current and linked to organizational objectives. Next, clearly links performance results to pay out that truly recognize performance differences. And the last, identify variable pay incentives separately from base pay. The three categories of variable pay. The incentive offered in variable pay plans can be classified into three categories: individual, group or team, and organizational. There are advantages and disadvantages to each. Individual incentives are given to reward the effort and performance of individuals. Some common means of providing individual variable pay are piece rate systems, sales commission, and individual bonuses. Others include special recognized rewards such as treats and merchandise. However, with individual incentive, employees may focus on what is best for them personally, which may inhibit the performance of other individuals with whom they are competing. For this reason, in some situations, group or team incentive may be more appropriate. When an organization rewards an entering group or team for its performance, cooperating among the members may increase. The most common group or team incentives are gain sharing or goal sharing plan, in which the employees on a team that meet certain goals as measured against performance targets share in the gains. Often such programs focus on quality improvements, cost reduction, and other measurable results. Organizational incentive reward people according to the performance result of the entire organization. This approach assumes that all employees working together can generate improved organizational results that lead to better financial performance. This program often shares some of the financial gains made by the firm with employees through payment calculated as a percentage of the employee's base pay. The most relevant prevalent form of organization-wide incentive are profit sharing plans and employee stock plans. Piece rate system. The most basic individual incentive system are piece rate system. Under trade piece rate system, which are determined by multiplying the number of units produced, such as garments, sale of service costs handled, by the piece rate for one unit because the cost is the same for each unit. The wage for each employee is easy to figure and labor costs can be accurately predicted. Next is bonuses. Individual employees may receive additional compensation in the form of a bonus, which is a one-time payment that does not become part of the employee's base pay. Individual bonuses are used at all levels in some firms and are the most popular short-term incentive plan. A bonus can recognize performance by an employee, a team, and the organization as a whole. When performance results are good, bonuses go up. When performance results are not met, bonuses go down. Most employers base part of an employee's bonus on individual performance and part on company results as appropriate. Numerous CEOs receive bonus based on specific results. Bonuses also can be used to reward employees for contributing new ideas, developing skills, or obtaining professional certification. When helpful skills or certification are acquired by an employee, a pay increase or one-time bonus may follow. For example, a financial service firm provides the equivalent of 2 weeks' pay to employees who master job-relevant computer skills. Another firm gives 1 week of additional pay to members of the HR staff who obtain professional certifications such as Professional in Human Resources, Senior Professional in Human Resources, or Certified Compensation Professional. I think that's all from me. Thank you.